Hey, Assalamu alaikum, Sange, ¿cómo estás? Kemcho, from wherever you are, good morning, good evening, and whatever. Welcome to this SHIB update today for Monday, November 15th. And yeah, let's talk about SHIB and let's learn what it's going to do today, tomorrow, and maybe in the future, in the coming future. Are we going to go up? Are we going to go down? Should I buy? Should I sell? Should I hold? We're gonna know about it. And very quickly, guys, can you do me a favor? When you're watching these videos, always like this video on the channel. And if you're outside of Facebook, always go to Adam Coins and I'm share vision as well. And you can leave a like on these videos because YouTube nowadays is not actually moving these videos to a wide audience. And I always ask you to do so so that we can continue to help others people who do not know how to invest as well. Now, I told you yesterday about something called as a morning star or a potential inverted hammer. And if you've been paying close attention to the channel as well, you might know either way we're now bullish, okay? And I'm going to remove this one. This drawing on a much more cleaner looking SHIB chart. And look at that. That's a nice beautiful inverted hammer, okay? Now for me the next targets here, it's like I do believe it's gonna go to 5600 and continue moving towards the upside. It is looking absolutely positive, and I think this is your bottom and it's not gonna go any way more down. And let's look at the EMAs as well. I already told you we are finding a small resistance at the 20 and the 55 based on the daily. Yeah, we haven't crossed the 20 or the 55, but it is trying to do that. Now the good thing is that if we actually go to 5600 here, 5400, whatever, you are actually overtaking the 20 EMA, and the view to go down to the 55 really gets cancelled. But I always wanted SHIB one time to go to the 55 because, you know, guys, when this happens, it just, you know, like eliminates all the stress and the question unanswered that is SHIB gonna keep dipping or not. So if it ever, like back in the days, some few days ago, it came down to the 55, this would have marked that, okay, that's it, we are over with the correction, good, bounce from here, we're good to go to the upside. Yeah. And let me shift back to the to this ugly, too much chart looking SHIB right there, and let's look at this. Okay, so the first resistance you're gonna be found with, if today we start pumping or tomorrow, you're gonna be found with 5700 as a resistance. Okay, if we try to cross this resistance, that would be actually very nice. I'm gonna hide the EMAs and let's talk about the above resistance and what the support lies. I already told you on the daily time frame we have this big support right there, one touch here, another touch here. So if you start closing on the daily time frame, if you start closing below this line right there, that could mean a little some more retracements and correction is ahead on the way, but we are above this trend line. Okay, so that's clear. And now since that is clear, the downward pressure is off, the bears are sucking it up now and the bulls are stepping in. So I'm going to talk about the upside potential, and look at this on the daily. Yeah, look at this, resistance there, support here, support there, support there, resistance here, resistance here, resistance there, nearly a resistance there. And if it goes here, it's pretty much going to hit its head again on this area. So that's an area that you have to look after. It's going to be a huge challenge for SHIB to actually cross this area. And once you cross this area, the next resistance is going to be the 6765, just like that. On the daily, I'm going to shift into the 4-hour time frame as well, and let's see based on the fibs, yeah, where we're looking to go. Yeah, so I'm gonna just take the fibs right there, lay down the fibs right here, and look at this. We are still struggling with the 0.382. Do you see that? We are struggling with the 0.382, but it's looking good. And the next target here is 5494. I do think today's or tomorrow target from my side is like 5491, and then from here it's gonna go to this area, and you do know that this is the golden ratio, just like that. And if we start crossing this area, go to the 6000, back test this area, put a tick right here, and you can go all the way nearly the 1.618, which is this 8100 and 133, until we do not reach the 13,000 region. Okay, now this is going to be your next level of resistance, the 8133, and the reason why is, I'm going to just remove all these drawings right there. The reason why I do think it's going to be a disaster here in this place is because you're having the all-time high right there. So you're actually climbing up, and sometimes you just don't cross the all-time high. What you do otherwise is you hit your head there, and you can retrace back to 7200 or even 6000 right there. You can actually do that before you break the high. If you break the high, you retest the high, then you're good to go to the 13,000 region. Okay, but this is a technical target that is gonna be met in the long term if you're holding. So if you're a SHIB holder, keep holding. There's nothing, I don't think it's a, I've been saying this in so many videos, no need to sell anything in a loss, man. And I'm gonna say this all the time, and I'm gonna keep repeating this, even though you keep forgetting every day. We are gonna go choppy and wavy and up and down, correcting up and down. All you need to do is, if you're not good with the T and A, be good with patience. At least be good at holding something. Okay, and that's it for my side, and that's it for today's SHIB update, a small sweet update for you, and I'm gonna see you tomorrow with a new video update. Allah Hafiz.